Oh, you did her hair. Yep, you know it's hard being a single father out here.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Raising the baby girl all by myself.
Oh.
You know, niggas that put their kids in shit ain't shit.
What?
Damn.
If you got a kid and you ain't used your kid for some
I
game
got
before,
2 kids. I learned from his mama. The best game out there,
But
bro.
some would be attracted to dudes who like good fathers and shit, which is
there you go.
the thing.
You said what? They don't like what?
Some women be attracted to dudes who are good fathers.
You gotta make sure that shit is genuine, though. It could be set up.
This is
and actions like words don't mean shit. You can talk all day.
Yeah.
All right, we are live. We are live.
All right, Birdman.
On the Lucious Williams, but not really, and Friends podcast, number 39. It's a very special episode this week. We got rid of some shit and added some shit. You know what I mean? Starting off with the new cast member this week, Brother Kenyon. Go ahead and tell the world a little about yourself real quick.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to say. Kenyon, Air Force, in St. Louis, and I'm in hell right now. But other than that, I'm doing good.
Tell us about your week. How was your week this week?
Oh, well, in the mighty Enid, Oklahoma, it was raining. I went to work. That was pretty much it. It's nothing here. Like, I have nothing to look forward to. I had to go, we had to go buy a new air mattress because I almost drowned in my old air mattress this week. So,
hard living.
Did you say drown in an air mattress?
Right. Okay, I wasn't the only one that heard that. I thought I was tripping.
I ain't got my household goods. My stuff won't be here until like the end of this month or whatever. So I have an air mattress I have to sleep on. So I've been sleeping on this air mattress right now for about 2 months. It don't hold air like it used to. So just yesterday, I realized I had to get a new one because this morning when I woke up, I was in the middle and the sides were just folded up over like a taco. So yeah,
you was looking like the weed that's in the blunt right before you roll it.
Yep.
Or on the paper before you pour it into the blunt.
Yeah.
I'm living like a squatter right now. Like I'm just waiting for somebody to tell me to get out. Like
you have rights. Brother. You got squatter rights.
Yeah, that's how I am right now.
They can't put you out.
No.
You hate to see it.
But ain't nothing been going on, man. It's just same shit every day. Nothing changed. Just good old Oklahoma.
Same shit, different toilet paper, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds so excited.
Buddy, how was your week, buddy?
Man, I've been busy as a motherfucker. Got to get my brand used car fixed for free. Had to run my kid around buying college stuff. Man, listen, man. Moving a kid in a college dorm is like moving into a brand new place yourself. You got to buy everything. They don't even give the damn kids a mini fridge. I got to buy a mini fridge. Microwave, little shit that you don't think about. Well, I'm buying trash bags and shit. Toilet paper.
You're a
Watch
dad.
rags. At Getty's little nigga.
Basically, her dorm room is her apartment, and she has to supply it.
That is.
You got toilet paper at your house, don't you? You got trash bags at your shit.
Man, they got to get these little nigglets something. They ain't got nothing. You got to buy them plates, forks, spoons, knives, everything. Pots, pans, pot holders.
They can cook it in your dorm rooms?
I thought they had cabinets.
What's crazy is they don't even got no damn stove.
We do have.
Why are you telling me to buy her pot holders and pots? Huh?
Because you can have a hot plate. She doesn't have a stove, but she can get a hot plate.
Man, look, you're not about to tell me I need to buy pots and pans if they ain't got no damn stove in it.
They don't
that don't make no sense.
There, like the community kitchen.
Yeah, but it's not a stove. It's a microwave in there and a sink.
I bet that microwave will be dirty as hell.
Oh.
Yeah. But you can buy like one of those little forming grills and stuff to put in there too. So I'll probably get her one of them. I got an air fryer and shit. Well, I didn't get it. Somebody else got it for her. Thank
Look
the
at
Lord.
you. Look at you doing dad shit.
Yeah, I've been handling business. Just bought her a MacBook Air that should be here a little bit later on. And I got to go get her a car and a new phone. And then I'm done.
I'm complaining about buying 96 pencils.
Hey, buddy, if you need another son, let me know.
Yeah, the car is the big one, but I'm gonna go get her that. And whatever the latest iPhone trash is that's out, so we can go with her MacBook. MacBooks are trash, by the way, but we can move on.
I just want everybody to start seeing the trend.
I stopped rambling.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, my week was pretty dope. I went to South Dakota for 3 days, and surprisingly had a really good time. Most people think you need to go to like the beach or some kind of paradise. I went out in the country, and when I say it's a different world up there, like as soon as I got off the airplane, like the air is just so much lighter and crisper that it was so much easier to breathe. We were surrounded by forestry and animals. Got to ride a horse.
So you was in Rapid City? You was in Rapid City?
Oh, you know it. Rapid City. Went by Ellsworth Air Force Base because I haven't seen that in like 24 years. Hasn't changed. I mean, they upgraded some things, but nothing's really changed. Went to Deadwood. Met on Black a couple times. Hit a good couple of times using the people's birthdays, and even got in and out before the Sturgis 81st bike rally got really bad. That shit is like blown up now. So, but yeah, enjoyed my time up there and made it back safely with the fam.
Oh, you said you left before Sturgis happened and all the evil whites showed up?
Yeah, there were a lot of Confederate flags up there, bro. I was starting to get nervous.
Oh, that's why you got
I'm glad you got out of there.
Yeah, it didn't start till Friday. I flew out back to Texas on Friday, but
Hell, it's more Confederate flags out there than it is in Texas.
Yeah, on the patches on their vests and on the motorcycles. I was wondering why there wasn't a lot of our shade up there. That's why.
Wait a second. It's more Confederate flags in Texas than it is in Georgia. Boy, these motherfuckers down here, man.
Hey, do they just not realize that they lost? Or what's the problem?
They don't care.
Well, the way Sturgis works is like everybody comes from all over the country and all over the world going to this one place in South Dakota to show off all their bikes.
So a bunch of evil whites get together. Oh, okay.
Couple Mexicans, couple bike games.
I never understand the Confederate flag, man. Like they lost. Like why are you repping a L? You lost, man.
But you know,
they really mad that those statues started coming down.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to Sturgis before, and I didn't see I had to work volunteer because I was stationed out there at Ellsworth. But
is it really volunteer if you had to do it?
But yeah, but I remember like seeing flags and stuff, but I did not see that many. I did not see that many Confederate flags as I was out there. Like I don't think the Confederate flags really started being until after this whole Trump thing. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I lived in Mississippi for a nice period of my life.
Well, all he did was give the telephone number out to call the hotline, and once they realized, oh, he's one of us.
So Ray, how was your week?
It was okay. Work. My cousin got married today, so she did a virtual viewing of the wedding. You know, that was different.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no Delta variant in her wedding, huh?
No, it was like less than 20 people. Literally, like they were all spread out, and then the rest of us got to watch it. They sent us the link to watch it via on the night or whatever. So you know, it was really nice. And that was basically it. My weekend I spent where I always go. So that was it.
Hey, y'all got mask mandate in St. Louis?
You say what, buddy?
Y'all got a mask mandate in St. Louis?
Yes.
Mm.
She didn't get married here. She got married in Springfield.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
My stepbrother actually did a virtual wedding last year. It was actually pretty cool to watch. You know what I'm saying? They say they are dues and all that while I'm sitting on a recliner in my underwear. It was nice.
Yeah.
Strain up.
Who?
My stepbrother Kevin on my father's side. You never met him.
Ah, okay, because I was confused.
How was your week, lady?
Exhausting. I'm tired as shit.
Yeah?
Are the kids back?
No, I got a couple more days.
That's why you tired right there. All that little movement you're doing.
See, you don't know me for one. Let's
calm
start
it
there.
down. Calm it on down.
No.
Kid free.
I
Get a
just
little
spread
crazy.
myself too thin a little bit, but I'm going to get some good sleep tonight and be on course for tomorrow.
Hey.
What'd you say? Be at court tomorrow? What?
One course. Here you go.
Oh. I thought you said at court tomorrow.
You be hearing what you want to hear.
Now, out of the five of us, who would most likely be the one to have court tomorrow?
Keisha.
I guess that's
Lord.
Man.
Let us not forget she did leave me for dead.
I don't know anything about that, sir.
That don't mean she gonna be the one that's gonna be in court though.
Well,
Topics.
so I guess when I talk about my week, I basically made a decision that I'm going to go ahead and get about this military thing next year. Some things that had transpired, I'm just like, I'm done. But it got me thinking about, like, you know, now that means it's going to be like a major chapter in my life. You know what I mean? And so I started thinking to myself, like, man, like if I was to title, like, you know, like a book about like my military career, like what would it be? So I want to ask y'all, if you think about stages in your life and you was to write like 2 books regarding your life, maybe going back to like your 20s that would be one book. And then like in the stages of your life you are now, like what would they be? So I'll start with Ray.
Okay. So for me, my title for my 20s was Damn Sis, You Got to Do Better.
Okay. I like where this is going.
So, you know, for me right now, the title probably be like He Not Through With Me Yet, The Best Is Yet to Come. And I just feel like I'm going into 40, so I'm going into a whole nother chapter. So, you know, yeah, I think I'm ready to embrace what is to come because I'm over what I've already been through.
Okay. Well, like I said, that first title, that sounds intriguing. Just the title of the book alone, like I'm already glued. Sounds like some good things are to come in that story.
You know, hey, that's when you most reckless. You know, you do some shit you're not proud of. You know,
tell me about it.
Here's the crazy thing about doing stuff that you're not proud of. Those are the most fun things you could do, especially in the early 20s.
But that's why that book is titled what I just titled it. Because
and when you get a little older and you look back, you was like, "Oh, girl, you got to do better." That's the perfect damn title, because
you be like, "Why did you do that with your?" And then when you see somebody else doing the shit you did, you be like, "Girl, don't do that. I did that. Don't do that."
Let me tell you how it turned out.
He ain't working, girl. He ain't shit. Run, you know.
You can run it to the track star. Y'all know that's my style. Get on out of there.
So yeah, those are my titles.
So Kenyon, what you got?
the early 20s, they still call like bruh. Because just one word, bruh. That'd be a big ass title and just make me like. And then the second, right now, just we call like nigga.
What?
Just one title.
Life can't be that bad, bro. It can't be that.
Well, he just told us where he at, so who knows?
You know what? You are. But blink twice if you need assistance.
No, I'm good right now.
Let's
No,
make a
it's just
story.
because I think just now I kind of see where my life is headed. I just want to hurry up and get there because it's looking good on the other end. I just got to deal with the bullshit phases right now. So that's it.
I hear you. Lina, let's go with you.
My 20s would be called the placebo.
What?
Placebo, right?
The placenta.
You know what?
Can we mute his mic? Just while I talk, can we please mute his mic?
I'm just trying to hear what you said.
I said the placebo. A placebo is, I can't remember which of these doctors did a study, it was a psychologist. And he had people on pain medicine. And then he had another group of people on what they thought were pain medicine, but it was a sugar pill. And so he would have them come in every week. Well, how do you feel now? Oh, I feel perfect. But these were people that were taking the sugar pill and not really getting treatment for anything. So I really feel that point in my life of 20s, yeah, I was living a life, but I wasn't living a life of my life. It was kind of in place for something. But this book is called The Becoming because I'm actually in me now. Like, I know who the fuck I am now. And y'all got me fucked up.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I think that's. I think everybody kind of lives that little, at least for like a short term in their life, where you're just kind of like outside of yourself, maybe kind of just going through the motions a little bit. I know me, especially like when I first came in the military, it was definitely just like, yo, I'm just trying to be done with this shit. And then here I am all these years later. Whatever. Anyway, Keisha, what you got?
My chapter in my 20s would be what the fuck? Because in my 20s, well, going into my 20s, I had just survived cancer like 3 times. So I was exiting out of a situation that I had no control of, conquered that shit. Stepped into my 20s trying to gain some normalcy of, going from being sick all the time to going out, making new friends, finishing school, whatever not. And just to put myself through some shit, which was a toxic relationship, and then double down by having a kid with that same toxic relationship. And it took me up to my 20s into my 30s to finally get to a place where I finally know myself and what I'm capable of. So my next chapter as of now would be focus on the finish line. Like all the hard work that I put towards getting myself out of the shit that I put myself in is starting to manifest. It's starting to show why I worked so hard to get to the point where I have a job that I actually like. I have kids that I love that are well behaved. I have family surrounding me. I'm able to travel, just have a social life and enjoy me. So those are my 2 chapter names.
See, Keisha was able to intelligently say what I was trying to.
I got you, girl.
That part right there.
Hey,
that right there on it.
Look, you stumble in the beginning, but you wrapped it up. You know what I'm saying? You pick the ball up and then you score. So we ain't gonna judge you for that. Just do better next time.
Oh no, I can admit my shit.
Hey,
Football season back.
Just do better next time. Y'all ain't catch that.
No judgment, though. No judgment. Yeah, I caught it.
He ready for football season. He can get all the football analogies out. You're gonna drop back and
and I'm ready to roast these Steelers after every corner. I'm on it. Like white on right. I can't wait.
My God.
So, buddy, what you got?
Man, my 20s is like 20 years worth of shit in just my 20s. But I just keep it.
That's the name of the book?
Nah, that's not the name of the book, but it should be. Matter of fact, that's what it is. 20 years worth of shit in my 20s is the name of the book. Because man, oh man, my 20s, wow. Goodness. But yeah, that's what I say for my first book. 20 years worth of shit in my 20s. And for right now, it'll probably be I have no fucking clue. Something along the lines of
no, that should be the title. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah. That's probably what it is, because I don't have a fucking clue. Just trying to make it.
Going with the wind.
Going with the fucking wind.
I don't ever want to hear him say that again in life.
Going with the wind.
Knows why. I don't ever want to hear him say that ever.
Anything with the wind. Anything with the wind, run.
In front of me again, we fight. Don't ever, no.
I was gonna title my first book, I Slipped and Fell in the Streets.
What?
Because I damn sure did slip and fall in the streets, boy. Shit.
But yeah, so what I gather is that like all of us, like especially in our 20s, like we just all been through some shit, right? But I guess my next question would be, so even like now, what are some stuff that you do? Like if you're going through a lot of things, whatever they may be, work stress, personal stress, or whatever, what are some things that you do to combat that besides, drinking and smoking on the weed?
The weed.
I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but
what is some stuff that you do like besides a vice, if you will? What are some stuff that you do to help yourself relieve stress? So I'll start with Keisha this time.
If I can afford it, there's shopping or retail therapy. I'll go out and treat myself to something nice, something that'll keep my mind off of the shit that's going on. Because I tend to feel better once I buy myself something. But yeah, retail therapy is one of the things. I didn't want to be the first one to say the other one. I'll let one of the guys say it.
Girl, you better say that shit.
Clapping cheeks.
Fucking.
Clapping cheeks.
Getting surgery.
Getting surgery.
I mean, what?
Outpatient surgery.
That's what she wanted to say. She just
she was gonna say clapping cheeks.
Who's next?
So you said retail therapy is your number one thing, right? Mm-hmm. Buddy, what you
got? Clapping cheeks. No, nah, let me stop playing.
You ain't playing. You know.
Well, I'm kidding. I am kidding. I play video games. I got the Xbox and the PlayStation right behind me. The new everything directly behind me. So that's what I do when I want to just clear my mind and leave this world for a minute. I enter the cyber world of video games.
I'm with you on that. Video games is a big thing for me. But I also thoroughly enjoy making the marital macaroni music myself.
Doing the forbidden dance.
You know what I'm
right.
Please, Keisha, do not egg him on. I don't want to hear him.
What? Everybody knows what that means, right?
Yes. I put two and two together.
Ray, what you got?
So for me, I like to write. I would write, and I'm all about self-care. So I would do a soaking detox bath, a face mask, some type of just me time, cut my phone off, and just ignore the rest of the world.
Okay, so yours is mostly like you just spending time with yourself.
Self-care, yeah.
Self-care.
Yeah, that's a Pisces thing because I like that too.
Yep.
Dean, what you got?
I just really got back in the gym and started working out though. But I think like for me, just finding a reason to laugh about something every day or making jokes that's like my thing. If you follow me on Facebook, I make a whole bunch of jokes and just being creative. Like right now, I'm working on some stuff that might be coming out soon. I'm not sure, but yeah, just being creative and finding different things to keep my mind busy. That's what helps at this point. So.
Okay. Well, later on, we're gonna give you the opportunity to kind of talk about some of those things that may be coming. You know what I mean? So you get your stuff, get your plug your stuff. Lena, what you got?
Oh, I got a whole slew of shit.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
I meditate. I do beginners yoga. But instead of a bath, right, I like an extremely hot ass shower. I usually play music. I'll write. Just kind of detach from every fucking thing. The best thing in the world.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question, Lena. How do you meditate? Like, what is like the ritual to put you in the state of mind to get into like whatever you need?
It's all with your breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why now, and BJ, before you respond, I say now, I'm not quick to react because I've learned how to control my breathing in certain situations.
You know what that's called, Lena?
Growth. I know.
Growth. Hey, but look,
DJ, how do you?
Here's the thing, though. Like,
he said video games.
Oh, that's right.
The old you used to
punch it. Yes. Yeah, I know.
But as I got older, I will react. So I'm
really?
I have to like relearn. I have to reteach myself to.
And you was the main one, cuz yo, what? You ain't have to do all that.
I mean, but you didn't. I wasn't wrong.
But I did.
You know what I mean? Like I wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
But I did it.
She might have felt she needed to do it at that moment.
Just because you feel that way doesn't mean it's the right way.
I said when I feel that somebody has me fucked up, I need to show you that you got me fucked up, or I did. That's how I felt. Until I learned how to vocalize that you got me fucked up, and that's cool.
So you were just fighting.
He just put you out there. He just
Bobby was the shortest motherfucker.
You look like you used to beat motherfuckers up too. I would have ran from your ass.
He's being lock-ins fighting.
Play with me.
No, I was fighting family.
Oh,
fighting family.
All right. Well.
No, seriously. A lot of my fights happen like either on the school bus or in school.
Yeah.
What's your record?
For what?
Fighting.
Whooping ass?
What's your record?
I ain't lost none.
Ooh, what you, Floyd
That's what I'm
Mayweather?
talking about. That's a bad bitch.
But I'm not out here like I had 18 fights. I may have had 9 or 10. But no, I ain't lost.
So you 9-0.
You got to put him up there, BJ. I see him on comments, but you got to put him up there so they can pop up.
No.
You not?
He out there shaking his steaking ass in Vegas.
Oh.
Get him out of here.
Okay.
But anywho, but buddy, going back to what you said you like to do, right? And that was clapping of the cheeks, right?
Are we going back to this?
So
no, we got to follow the show.
So let me ask you this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody gave you, right? Now say you clapping some cheeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fire though. Like I mean, she's fire. Like she
the cheeks is
hitting.
fire.
They fire, right? They real good. But then you find out she gave you some shit that could equate to fire in your penis. Get it cured. After you got it cured, would you go back and clap those cheeks again?
So after I clapped the cheeks, I got the clap.
Right. Exactly.
So it was a whole round of applause.
A whole round of applause.
Oh shit!
Now, I think I would.
Okay. Okay, you gotta tell us why.
Okay. I'm leaning more towards yes, but it depends on the nature of the conversation once it's had about it. Like, fam, you just gave me a round of applause.
Okay.
And, it depends on what she say.
So what could she say?
I was like, what could she say to make you be like, I still want to do this?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm sorry, you're good enough.
Maybe she had a little side dude or something. All right, y'all, I'm lying. I'll probably block her. I'm not playing around. I would probably block her. I'm bullshit. Because I got burnt before back when I was 19. A stripper got me, and I threatened her life. And then I blocked her. But yeah, stripper gave me.
That didn't seem sketchy from the jump, though.
Huh?
That didn't seem sketchy from the jump. Being her profession.
Well,
I know there's a lot of people fucking strippers, but I mean,
we built a little rapport. It was the second go around. She didn't get me on the first go.
Okay.
Yeah, she was cool. You know what I'm saying? Her kids was cool.
Was she less stripperish?
So it skipped you?
Yeah. Yeah. Like once I seen her outside the club, it made her like a regular
person.
Yeah. I kind of just lost my thoughts.
Okay. All right.
Forgot her profession.
That doesn't matter. She just looked like a regular person now.
Yeah, and not like she shake ass for a living and sell it. Possibly.
Okay.
Strippers are regular people.
Next person.
So I support all strippers.
So you and the young man, he finding all the right holes and buttons to press on your body, right?
Great surgery.
It's just awesome. But then later on, you know what I'm saying? You find out he gave you a little gift you didn't ask for. But I mean, during the time though, I mean, he pressing all the right buttons and everything, shit just flowing out of you ain't never had flow out of you before, right? Mm-hmm. You going back?
Depends on the nature, because a lot of the situations, some of these people don't know that they have this shit. Now, if he a man whore, and I knew it from the jump, okay, that was my gamble, I would probably let him go after that. But if it was honestly a, how do I want to put it? If we both handled it in a mature way, and he was like, okay, well, we should both get tested, and we both have it. Say he wants to go out of his way and pay for the services that I had to pay for to get tested. Okay, I would probably think he was genuinely sorry and did not know what was going on within him. So that would be the only reason why I would go back. Any other reason, if I know he's out there and just being irresponsible and I slipped up too, then yeah, I'm blocking you, because it could happen again. I'm one and done. You burn me once and I can't do it.
So essentially, he had to like not know it was a thing prior to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people don't have symptoms and shit.
Yeah, if it was an honest mistake, then yes. But if he knew that there was a possibility because he slept with 3 people before me, then you just being irresponsible. And I'm just
Can I ask you a question about that though? Mm-hmm. So say it happened, you had the conversation, he said, he didn't know. Could you go back to having the same kind of sex with him?
Same kind of sex? That's a good question, because like by that point,
so like raw sex.
Scared. I don't know about having
y'all get cured.
But
you said what?
It's a curable.
Both y'all are cured though.
Yeah, we are curable.
It's not about. It's not about
curing
it.
What if this shit can happen again? Yeah, I don't think it would. Hey.
What if this nigga got that shit from fucking Britney on the corner? Like, women's minds go like everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I would assume if you go back, that means y'all like more of a what is it? Like that's like y'all exclusive at that point. Y'all just
I don't know
trauma
about
bonding,
but it's got to be deeper than just fucking for me to go back.
That's fair.
Makes sense.
That's a valid point.
Lena, what you got? Would you could you see yourself? Could you see a scenario where you would go back?
I did. It was my daughter's dad. Yeah, but that's an extreme scenario. I asked in that sense, Keisha, because a lot of shit changed. A lot, because it's like, like, okay, you said you didn't know. Let me watch your act. I watch every. Let me see how you act. Some gonna tell me if you knew or not.
Yeah.
Or some gonna tell me if you were doing some shit. That you. So it's a touch and go. It's I guess maybe a case by case scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray, what you got?
At this point, no, we ain't going back. Now, you gotta ask me some years ago when I was out there. Yeah, we probably would have went ahead, got checked out, got our medicine, started using condoms or whatever, and kept on fucking them in about it. But now, no, we couldn't.
She ain't got time for that, huh?
No, we not even play them games. There's no going back because there's nothing you can do to. I'm saying say they don't know. I get that you didn't know, but if we are fucking on a regular basis without condoms, and you're fucking someone else without condoms, you don't give a fuck about me. So there's nothing else for us to talk about.
Yeah, I'm kind of old now, so it's a little risky.
Yeah,
I'm with Ray on that one. I'm with Ray on that one. The 20s,
multiple people, so you was doing your thing, they doing their thing. You didn't do it. But at this point in life, no, we're not even gonna play the game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Kenyon, what you got, sir?
Young me, yeah. Now I'm older, not a chance in hell.
Okay, so
too much. Look, man. One, the older I get, the lazier I get. I'm gonna forget to take a pill someday. I'm gonna forget to do some shit that I'm supposed to be doing. And then you gotta take all your you gotta be careful and shit. Nah, I'm good. I mean, if you catch an STD, it's kind of like getting an injury while playing sports. You gotta sit out for 4 to 6 weeks. No, I'm good. Nah, it's not worth it.
Okay, here's Go ahead, Lane.
I was just gonna say they got some shit called super gonorrhea.
Okay, but remember now, I want y'all to remember that the scenario was it is a curable.
Well, right? Betty said that gonorrhea was curable, so clearly it's curable.
It's super gonorrhea. I hate to ask, but what is super gonorrhea?
I feel like when you put a super on it,
mutate.
It fight back enough to where you just can't cure it. That's what I mean. I don't know, but
would that be the same as Delta?
Super Delta, super COVID.
So they got gonorrhea variants.
Ari soap. Yes.
Gonorrhea plus.
So
here we go.
My question to the group would be: it's curable. This person that gave you the best sex ever,
and
y'all come back, y'all both cured.
You talking about like number one on the list?
Like they made you Drew number one on the list. You know what I mean?
Your number one's never changed.
Huh?
Your number one's never changed.
Yeah, the number one's changed.
The number one's changed, right?
Here's what I'm saying. Okay, but if they, especially now in your life, as experienced as we all are, whatever that looks like, if they able to come in your life now and be number one, this is a different level.
Yeah, that's different.
Fair enough.
They different.
If they able to come in your life right now,
okay, fair enough. No, fair enough.
You ain't just gonna be like quick to just like push that off.
But are they number one just because of sex?
Yeah,
we're talking about number one sex. That's all we're talking about is just sex.
Okay.
You know why I can push them aside? You know why? There's so many sex toy stores. I can get myself off and I ain't got to worry about it.
Okay. But we talking about.
We get it. You and them toys.
We talk about
I'm not
dude
even
is gonna
sure you
put his
even like
face in them
pick me.
I
titties.
ain't even
feel
go.
like
I
you
am
got
not
a
trying to be
classic-
funny. I don't get it. I don't.
Cause
I'm
I'm
Dude
not.
getting them. He getting
Yeah,
up in
And
there
it's
like
nothing. No, it's nothing wrong with it because I know a lot of females. I just don't get down with the get down.
But if this person that gave me an STD, even though it's curable and it's the best sex ever, and I need to get off, and I say I'm not fucking them no more, and I need to get off, I'm gonna get myself off until I find a new number one.
All right, so
You ain't got to save a hoe.
I got a question. You said it's number one, right? The one to make you drool and go all crazy, right? Like, what's the time period? Was this like she gave it to me like a year ago, then she came back?
No, listen. She gave you something that was curable.
Right.
Whatever that y'all cured now.
Mm-hmm. We both thought the injury was there.
Oh, both of y'all is in a green state.
yeah, you wait y'all 3 to 5 days.
Y'all in a green state. So I mean,
I
you already been in it raw, dirty. You're not gonna go back in it clean? I'm just asking.
You know what? I think I'd rather him
No,
talk
man,
about the
you do it.
goddamn
I'm
miracle macaroni noises. I go.
I think I'm gonna end up doing it. I have zero willpower.
Exactly. Like, you're going like the dude, like the women. I could believe y'all, but dude, like you two cats, like come on.
Damn.
Motherfuckers is gonna be like the Olympics and diving right back in that shit, bro. Like, come on,
Especially
dog.
if it's different. Like she put it in her arm right here.
Bro, y'all know the fight.
Wow.
But anywho,
Like I ain't never did nobody arm before.
we gonna move on to the topic.
Bruh.
So I'll ask y'all, right? So summer's coming to an end. I really can't believe it, to be honest with you. I just feel like I ain't really did nothing. But how would you guys rate how your summer has gone over this time? We'll start with Keisha.
I am highly satisfied. I did everything that I said I wanted to do and more. Some stuff I didn't expect, some stuff I did expect. Let go of some people I needed to let go and exchange them for even better people. Hence the podcast. Thank you for bringing me on. But yeah, I definitely loved this summer, and hopefully it leaks on into the fall. Trying to make some future plans to travel some more, and better off make some plans with my kids when they come back this weekend.
Girl, mine come back to this weekend, Lord.
I know. Pray for it, y'all. Pray.
Oh, geez. Mine's going to high school. My oldest is in high school.
8th grade and 3rd grade. Yep.
Aaron's going to 9th grade.
Oh
Yeah, fresh meat.
oh my god.
Yeah,
So glad I'm one and done.
think on that. I'm doing through. The fuck?
That just made me feel extra old.
Extra old.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You saw when she was a baby. Yeah. Yeah. High school.
You gotta know you old, but my kid is starting college next week. You old as hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I remember her being such a little girl. Like,
Yeah,
oh my God.
This is jovial around the house.
Yeah.
She going to college.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard anybody use that word in an actual sentence outside of a movie.
Jovial? I didn't think he had that in his vocabulary.
Hey, not too much, sir. We just met you.
Well, here's the thing, but when I found out that I had to host because somebody left us and shit, I figured I'd go read a dictionary and learn some words.
Got all Stephen A. on.
Jovial is the word of the day.
I like the usage because I love it. Like, that shit was perfect.
I mean, I try my hardest. Thank you. You know,
I know where
buddy,
you came from. I got you.
Yo.
So, how would you rate your summer, man? Are you satisfied, unsatisfied? You content? What's going on?
Man, it had a very rough start, and then things got lit, and then things got a little rough, and then now they lit again. So my summer is gonna be from 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it a 7. because I'm naturally happy, so I got to lean more towards the happy side.
Nice.
Even though some bullshit went on earlier in the summer.
Bullshit always gonna come no matter what.
Life's a bitch and then you die.
Oh.
Ray, what you got?
I would just probably say my summer was, if we go unsat, and what? Very satisfied. I'd probably say unsat because I really didn't do much this summer but work and was in the house because I did few things in this summer, but I didn't really travel. I didn't do what I normally do. Didn't do any of like sorority events or spend a lot more time with my sorority sisters. I did like small things like a wedding or a birthday or something like that, but any of like the group picnics, I didn't do any of that. So yeah.
Okay. Lena, what you got?
Your girl been for these streets. I am very satisfied with myself.
All right. Never mind.
No pause. But see, y'all take for the streets the wrong way. You're taking it the wrong way. Cause
you didn't take it the wrong way. Your cousin took it away.
I
know what you mean. You said you was tired, right? You needed, I know what's going on.
No, it's actually not sexual. It's not sexual. But I am, BJ, I am a type of person. I'll fuck with you when I want to fuck with you. When I want my space, I'm a hermit my ass in my house. But I have physically been forcing myself to go to events. And when I'm invited to places just to interact, and because I'm social, I just don't like people. But
what? Who you socializing with then?
I mean, I do shit. I work. I have an office.
Are you social, but you don't like
pretty
people?
Good at.
She's selectively social.
I go to family reunions. I mean, you could be social and not like people. But I've been forcing myself. Like, if I get invited somewhere, I make a huge effort to go. And if I don't, then I make sure I meet up with that person and do something else. But it's just been, anxiety will have you afraid of a lot of shit that's lit.
Am I the only person that likes people?
On this group?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, they some bullshit and everything, but I like it.
Well, I know Brother Kenyon, he is just, people just come to him like flies on shit. You know what I mean? Everybody loves him. He loves people too. He said,
I love people.
He is a real big people person. You know what I mean? I am not. I fucking hate people.
I don't think I'm a people person.
What do you call it? Exactly. Summer, man. The summer, tell us about this summer. How'd it go? You satisfied with it? Unsatisfied? Content? What you got?
I ain't gonna lie. When I read that question, I said that question the longest out of all the questions. I was just like, "What summer?" Like,
he sounded angry as a motherfucker. What summer? Okay.
Look, and nothing really went to plan. It is what it is, but I got I got something out of something. I'm still here. That makes sense. There's a lot of people that's not here. Like even in the summer alone, like I was telling you a few weeks ago, I lost like 3 people in my family, like back to back in a period of 3 weeks. So it's just like this summer, it's been a summer of strength and like growth. So why I'm like not satisfied with how the summer went, I realized it's probably for the better. Certain things needed to happen in order for me to get to this point. So yeah.
Okay.
Brother.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I just feel like, it was great to go home. I went home for the first time in 4 years. Got to see a lot of friends. I obviously got to hang out with Lou. Ray came through. Appreciate that. Had my homeboy. He drove up from Georgia to come hang out with me for a few days.
So are we just gonna list everybody that was there?
No, I just named 3 people. Just to give examples of people that I was able to see that hadn't seen in a minute. That didn't include you because you didn't make it. But anyway.
Because I didn't find out until earlier that week.
But thinking about stuff that's like kind of been like going over throughout the summer, right? We've had like a lot of crazy news that's come up. A lot of celebs been saying some crazy shit. The baby. But then But like leaning into like, you know, everybody had a lot of shit to say about what the baby in his comments, and they were ignorant. They were. But a lot of people kind of turned their attention onto Lil Nas X with that. You know what I mean? Like they just been like, okay, well, he's able to be out here and be gay and blah, 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 but like it's like an issue, you know what I mean? Or everything that he does is an issue just because he's gay. But what do y'all think, like, if he did the exact same thing, but he was a woman, would people really even give a shit?
No.
So, King, and I'll ask you first.
So I never thought the issue was him being gay. I just thought the issue was him being a gay black man, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because there's plenty of gay white men that's mainstream out there in front. You got Anderson Cooper, the dude that be hosting all the housewives shows, all those people like that. But the fact that he's like a mainstream popular rapper and he's a man, he's gay, that's why it makes news. Because there's other gay rappers, they're just not as big as him.
I don't think it's because I think it's because he's more flamboyant.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue, is because he's flamboyant. Because the people you name, they are gay. They're known to be gay, but they are not as flamboyant as he is.
Yeah.
No, I think
they're not as like risque. You know what I'm saying? They don't like.
I think the fact that he always leads, I feel like he leads with like, "Hey, I'm gay." Like, bro, we know. Like, I think the fact that
he didn't say that when he initially came out. He didn't use it first, and then afterwards he let the world know that he was gay.
Right.
I think that was calculated, though. I think that he knew he had to make a hit song first. He didn't expect Old Town Road to be as big as it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Never really expect that, but he had to let that breathe, and then afterward, you know what I mean? Because we all know that if he had initially came out before the song dropped, it was like, I'm gay. It wouldn't have gotten a third of the plays that it got streaming wise.
I can agree.
True.
It's the Frank Ocean thing.
Yeah.
But to go on topic, if he was a woman, nobody would give a shit.
No, nobody would care.
No.
Nah. I think they only care because I don't even think it's because he's a gay dude. I think they only care because he's a dude.
I have a question.
Just pick a dude, any dude, and put him.
Is it bad that I don't care? I don't necessarily, and I didn't watch the clip. Somebody explained it. Ray, were you explaining to me what he said? Or somebody explained it to me, like what he said, trying to hype the crowd, right?
No, that's the baby. That's two different situations.
What did Nas X do then? That's what I was asking.
Nothing.
Just be him.
Nothing at all. Be himself.
Like if
So
you watch,
he's just a point of conversation right now.
Yeah.
So if you watch this, what award show was it that he did where he kissed the man on
the BET Awards?
The BET Awards. He did a performance. You know.
Well, no, I mean Aretha grabbed Little Kim's boob and Madonna's thing.
But they women.
Nobody care about that.
But
that's why I was agreeing. That's what I was saying.
The question is because people really are upset at him for his performance and him being him. But like I say, I get the fact that he's a male, but you have so many other gay men in the world that are doing their own thing. They're just not as flamboyant. And it's like, and it's also the fact that it's like like you said, he's gay, but it's like you want every time you come, you want everybody to know. You said it the first 5 times, so we know and understand. But you're very flamboyant. But if you look at like RuPaul, you know who RuPaul is. But RuPaul doesn't come out every time. He comes out to do what he does. It's not no big performance or big to do when RuPaul does something. RuPaul is RuPaul. So he can be himself without being as flamboyant as he is. But he doesn't. He likes to push the envelope. So with him pushing it, he wants the controversy. He wants people to talk about it. And that's why
I don't think that he's pushing the envelope. I feel that it's an insecurity. That he hasn't worked out within himself. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to connect it. I promise. Have you ever seen someone, say you had a close friend, because nobody would know this, but they kind of say things to make others believe it, but they don't really believe it themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Does it kind of make so I'm not saying that he doesn't believe that he's gay, but I think it's an insecurity somewhere about his gayness. That he's trying to show, like, no, I'm not insecure. Look at me. I got on a pink dress. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal.
That's like me when I be telling people I'm gangster. I ain't really no gangster though.
He's not wrong though. It's really.
But I keep saying it out loud, and maybe I can convince myself that I'm really built like that, but I'm not.
Right.
But if I keep saying it though, you know, you never know.
Don't test it.
I might get a little gangster. Possibly.
Keisha, what you think?
Actually, that's a really good point that Ray brought up between the two differences with RuPaul and the other dude. RuPaul has always been classy. Yes, it's been a little dramatic, but always in a classy way. And I've never seen RuPaul in an offensive way. But Lil Nas, it's like it's always to the extreme. Like, no pun intended, but really ballsy type of decisions he makes when it comes to his videos, when it comes to his performances. It does kind of seem like he's trying to convince the world, I'm not ashamed to be in this way, but you didn't have to, go about a certain way with your songs or performances to convince everybody else about that.
So, I don't believe that.
I don't know.
I don't believe that. I don't believe the theory, the insecure theory. I believe that we are in the age of social media. We are in the age of the internet. What is going to get the attention to you? It's like the world is built on attention somehow, some way. And all news is good. All press is good press. Whether people talking bad about you, good about you, as long as they're talking about you is all that matters.
So more of a publicity standpoint.
Yeah.
Him doing that is getting him booked. It's getting him more followers. It's getting him more. He's trending more on Twitter and Instagram. Like, it's just really just boosting the popularity, boosting the fame. I don't even think it has nothing to do with being insecure.
This ain't
you know what's gonna get people talking. He gonna get people mad, and people gonna start posting about it when they're mad. And he's feeding right into it. Like, even with the Nike shoes, he made the video of him in court. Like, well played, my brother. Well played. Like, I think he's doing a good damn job keeping the attention on himself.
It's working.
Exactly.
Is that the attention that you want to be?
Publicity is publicity, period. Whether good or bad.
All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. He's
that's how he feeds his family.
Definitely a master level troll for sure. Like, he is his troll level is black belt for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
like
I said, when you any kind of press or any kind of attention that you can bring with yourself, like, you could really monetize any of that shit for real.
Exactly.
And people need to realize that this kid is a kid also.
Yeah.
It's a fucking kid. How mature were you at his age?
Ain't he grown though?
Like 20 something. I don't know. Should I
like
know?
20?
I did not make nothing up.
20 maybe. How much? But I can't talk to y'all because y'all were. I wasn't in the military, all that shit. I was not very grown.
In my 20s, I was still on.
I acted like I was grown. I was immature as fuck as 21. So
we was in the military, still immature ourselves. That don't make you. Just because you're in the military don't mean shit.
No, but how y'all acted, how you portrayed it is what I'm saying.
I was peak immature in the military.
Well, I can't speak from experience because I don't know. I just assumed. Maybe I assumed incorrectly. I apologize.
Yeah,
definitely did.
That was my tall days. Tall tees, big ass earrings, plaid shorts.
Tall tees, gross.
Tall tees.
All right, well, to kind of wrap it up, right? Gotta get into the fuck shit of the week, man. See, initially early this week, I had something else I wanted to talk about, but when I saw this, my spirit just wouldn't let me talk about nothing else.
Be the spirit.
Now, I don't know this. I don't know this lady's name. I don't care. We're just gonna call her the Evil White.
Oh,
I know her name.
She was. Young lady decided she want to storm the Capitol with the other evil whites on January 6th. She trying to break into the senator's chambers, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Police officers say, "Hey, ma'am, don't come in here. Hey, stop, or I'm gonna shoot your ass." She didn't stop.
Is that black cop that's now Secret Service? Is that who you're talking about?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
No, that dude, that he was there, but he was the one that was like
blocking the
he blocked the mob of people.
Mm-hmm.
This person was in the senator's chambers while these evil whites is trying to like break down the glass and she trying to like climb through. And he told her like 3 times, "Hey, lady, don't come in here or I'm gonna shoot your ass." Well, she kept going. He did his job, shot her. She dead. Her family is trying to sue the Capitol Police for a wrongful death.
Yes.
Now, I mean, first of all, you carrying your ass in there, that's unlawful, right? Then you trying to like break in, like y'all like threatening these people trying to break in there, and you get shot, and now you trying to say that's a wrongful death. You know, some people just they just don't cease to amaze me, man. And I just feel like we better not, as taxpayers, have to pay them any money. Like zero money. You know what I'm saying? And really, if I'm being honest, I just feel like they're trying to capitalize on this chick's death, which makes them the worst kind of
trying to get some money off of that shit. Yeah.
And
10 million. They're trying to get 10 million.
That's trash. That's super trash.
Did y'all miss the movie on her name? You know that they had that period of time they were like George Floyd say his name. They tried to replace her name with that too. And they was like, nope, we ain't going for that.
Yeah, saw that too. Say her name. I'm not saying shit.
Hell no. She got
you know
what she
I'm
got.
saying? But anyway.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like an article I read about a robber that fell through a skylight.
And sued.
And won.
And fucking won. What?
I think they're gonna end up getting something. And that's the sad part. Like they shouldn't get a damn thing, but they will end up giving them something.
Yeah, just to hush it right now.
I hope not. I really hope not. And I hope they watching this episode.
Yeah.
Hear me what I say. I hope y'all don't get a goddamn penny.
You know, 4 of them officers that was there during the riot killed themselves too.
Yeah.
What?
4 officers. Yeah, 4 of the Capitol Police officers that was, there during the riots. They committed
You know
suicide.
what? You know what I would do if her family won something? If I was a family of those 4 officers, I'd sue their ass.
Yeah.
Just to counter, like, look, you call
a different type of petting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to do it to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all got iPhones?
No.
Yes.
Damn.
Y'all seen they about to start scanning y'all pictures?
What?
Apple is about to start scanning people's photos in the iCloud. They said that they are looking for child pornography.
Yeah, I see.
Look at BJ. Delete.
They said that's why they're doing it. But
I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about you having child pornography, BJ. That's not gonna. Never mind.
But the social media.
I don't have any like bad pictures like in my cloud. I don't.
Here's the thing. Like I have pictures of my sons like in the tub playing. Like what they saying
like,
exactly.
Of pornography, because my son be shirtless because he thinks he has a chest. So that's the best get though.
Exactly.
Especially if you put it in a family group chat.
Listen, if they, as long as they, in my opinion, as long as they can honestly like be able to delineate between what's actual pornography and what's like something that a parent is keeping as a memory of their kid, I'm all for it because I feel like anybody that's dishing out child pornography needs to.
But listen to this though. What if they said they're looking for child pornography because that is going to give people like you saying that it's okay to look for that when really they just looking through all your shit. Now folks are selling drugs.
That's what I was just going to say. Do you really think they're going to only look for child pornography? They're going to look for the weed. They're going to look for a whole bunch of stuff. They're not going to just look
getting caught with cocaine. They invading people scheduling drug deals. You don't know what they're looking for.
They already listen to phone calls.
They're doing all of that now anyway.
They've been doing it anyway. They just announced.
Yeah, like I don't, you know what I mean?
Telling you they're doing it, and it ain't just
not
Apple.
a surprise. They're not. They're already doing that. So why
I
would
mean, I knew they were listening to phone calls and things of that nature. I get that. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
And it ain't just Apple doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
true.
Hold on.
Technology.
We're not talking about Samsung. We keeping it solid over here.
Oh my god.
Okay, you keep believing that.
The amount of
Samsung
times
keeping
I've
it
been
solid.
talking to somebody about a certain subject, and then Google just pops right up with it.
Yes, absolutely,
It's already
absolutely,
in the phone. It's happening. But anywho,
absolutely.
we're gonna wrap this up. Everybody get to plug themselves. We'll start off with Buddy. Go ahead, get everybody your social medias.
Oh, follow me on IG at Buddy with a B, Snapchat at Buddy with a B, Twitter at Skinny Drink. I don't be on there, so shit. Yeah, me.
Keisha, go ahead.
Keisha Stansberry on Facebook. Instagram is going to be Keisha_from_calculus.
Okay, right.
Raynetta Byers on Facebook, Mahogany_Ray on Instagram, and at Royal Pettiness on Twitter.
Lena.
I am Elena on Facebook, Lena Dane on Instagram, and whenever I do tap into Twitter, STL Creole Bombshell.
Bombshell. All right, last but not least, before you get into it, King, I want to say thanks, man, for filling in this week.
No problem. I
Really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for inviting me. So nice to meet y'all.
So this time, like I said, you get to plug, your social medias, your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Tell us what you got coming soon.
Well, on Facebook, King Hudson. Instagram, Lord, sturdy_Doucette. It's a joke. It's a running joke between me and my homeboy, whatever. And then we plug. Well, right now, me and my homeboy are working on coming up a black-owned sock company called GBC.
Word.
So we probably start production on that.
I like socks.
The end of next year or the end of this year. So we're working on it right now. So yeah, that's
You
all.
said a black-owned stock company?
Socks.
Oh, socks. Okay.
Like on your foot, right, socks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna say everybody got these apparel companies. A lot of people selling T-shirts. A lot of people selling hats. Hey, socks. Like we're gonna enjoy a good quality sock. So yeah, me and my homeboy are working on that. Twitter is still sturdy_Doucette. So yeah,
We need durable socks.
exactly.
Hey, I was just about to say, like, you don't know what a durable sock is until you have one, and then you can never go back.
Nah, you don't know what a durable sock is until you put.
You better not say the damn Sky Zone sock.
Nah, I ain't talking about those socks.
Ah, shit.
You don't know what a durable sock is until you put a couple bars of soap in it and beat a motherfucker with it.
Okay, it's done.
Yeah, that's the way to conclude
That's
the
a durable
episode.
sock.
We are done for
DJ.
today.
Cut.
All right.
DJ, what's your
All right.
socials?
So, my social medias, I ain't got no Facebook, so don't worry about that. But you can follow me on Instagram at We Did It Better Without Lucious. This is episode 39 of Lucious Williams Not Really and Friends podcast. Fuck with us.
He's out.